Okay, guys, so this is kind of an unexpected reading. I wasn't planning on doing this reading, but, you know, I'm home by myself, and my kids are all gone, so I thought, why not? I had something pretty cool happen to me today, and this is what kind of brought on the idea for this reading. So I'm going to tell y'all this story before we get started. I'm going to pick one of each of these for the piles as well. So if you don't want to listen to my story, that's fine. Just go ahead and skip on down past the part where I pull the cards out for you so you know what piles to pick from. So like I said, my kids are gone and I'm here by myself. My oldest wanted to go stay with his Nana, so he's with her, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna just have a relaxing day, and then I'm gonna go to town, maybe get me a bite to eat, go to the store, and actually get to not be in a hurry for once. And so I went to town, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna stop here at this pizza place that I always go to. That they're the only people that will drive all the way out here as well. And so I always make sure if I get pizza, I go to them, because y'all don't know it, but I live about 10 miles or so from town. Maybe not quite that much, but most of it is a dirt graveled road, and it's just bumpy as hell. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's a horrible road to drive down, and so it's pretty far. And they told me one day, the owner said that to make sure you tell that lady how much we appreciate her, and that we wouldn't come out this far for anybody else. So anyway, so it's just a good business. So I always make sure I go there. Well, I was by myself today. I went in there and I sat down, and I don't mind eating alone. I like myself, so I'm fine with that. And so I was sitting there eating, and I got up to leave to go to pay. And he said, well, you're all right, you can go. And I said, well, did I get a free salad? Because I go there so much, sometimes I get free salads. He said, no, somebody paid for you. Now, the backstory on this, guys, is that for the past probably, I guess, maybe a month or so, it has just been awful around here. But I'm not one to complain. I know there's a lot of people who have it way worse than me, and I'm grateful and thankful for everything that I have, and I'd have a lot. And, you know, I get to wake up every morning and put my feet on in my own house, and turn on my hot water and eat what I need to and have a cup of coffee, and I have no complaints. I've got kids that love me, and but every now and then something comes up, and it's only natural as humans to complain about things that happen to us. Well, mine happens one after another. All my kids got sick. They were back and forth in and out of school, running around, doctor's appointments. I did everything in the world not to get sick. You know, and I'm trying to keep up with everything else that's going on. I have stuff that's breaking on me left and right. When one thing breaks, it's just like a domino effect around here. So I've been having to call people and get people to help me and everything else. And still make a little bit of time for myself. And just wore out lately. Apparently it got bad enough that I was so stressed out that I started to actually develop this like twitch in my eye, which I didn't even know was a thing, but it is. You can actually look it up. It's actually a really common thing. And so I thought, I'm really gonna have to give myself a break. So I went to town and I ate, and that guy said somebody paid for my meal, and I thought, well, that was nice. And it made me almost emotional, because I was just thinking, you know, how do they know? How does people know that you just need like that act of kindness or generosity, and how something so small can mean so much to you? You know, it's just a little bit of weight that's kind of like, I don't know, it's just that act of kindness, just a little bit of kindness shown in some kind of way, and how that affects people. It's just crazy. So he wouldn't tell me who it was, which is fine. And he said, I'm just going to leave you with, now I got to look it up here because I want to read y'all this. This is pretty nuts. Okay. He said, I'm going to leave you with Matthew 6:34. Now, y'all don't have to believe in the Bible. You don't have to believe in God, and that's just fine with me. But you got to listen to this, because this is crazy. I got in my car and I looked it up. And I don't know for sure if he said Matthew 6:24, but I can tell you that's what the first thing that popped up. So I believe that's kind of like what Spirit's wanting me to hear. So sorry, I just lost it. I'm going to try to read this again. it says, therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. And I thought, oh my God, you know, how awesome is that? Just that little bit of thing, you know, and it's not just all this, you know, what I've told y'all that's kind of going on. I've got other stuff in my personal life that's, you know, been pressuring stuff on me too. So just that one little thing, you know, it's probably like $5 salad, but it's just, there's so much more behind it. And it was the intention of it and the, what was said. And my spirit just works in crazy ways, I feel like. And it doesn't matter what you believe in. You know, I always feel like it doesn't matter to me what anybody believes in. There's something higher up there that's looking out for us. So I thought, what a cool reading would be is, who is it in your life that you're unaware that maybe needs you in some kind of way? You know, sometimes now my ear's ringing. Sometimes we don't ask. We don't know to ask. We don't know what people want because we get this impression in ourselves that we just need to, we don't need anybody. We just have ourselves and everything else. But sometimes we do. You know, we're human beings and we're supposed to connect with one another. And there's a reason for it, even if it's a stranger. So that's what this reading is going to be about. It's going to be about who is it that needs you. So I'm going to pull some of these for pause, guys. Thanks for listening to my story if you did. Appreciate you guys being here. And this is the High Priestess of Light, the Priestess of Light oracles. And we're going to use these. We're going to pick one for each here, for each pile. 3 piles to choose from. So pile 1, Spirit, what's pile 1? What's pile 1? Well, pile 1, you're getting 2 of them, all right? I don't know if I should turn them over. I don't think I am. Sorry, guys. I thought I was, but I guess I'm not. Pile 2. Pile 2, what's pile 2, please? Oh, I did turn that one over. I'm still not going to show y'all. What's pile 3? Pile 3, Spirit. All right, guys. So that's all you're getting. Oh my gosh, look at that. Number 21, which is the World in Tarot, and it's Guide, the Illuminated Path. How awesome. Okay, so pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. That's all we got. Good luck. We're going to get into what characteristics you can tell about this person, and then we'll go into tarot, okay? So timestamps will be down below, and I'll see you at the top. Hey, pile 1. So y'all have 2 cards here. Excited to see what these are. So let's see. We have Go with the Flow, Letting Go, Cleansing, and Releasing, number 25. You also have Wisdom, Learning, Joy, Art, and Music, number 29. Interesting. Just with these 2 cards alone, I can tell you that this is someone in your life that's needing to cleanse or release or let go of some sort of something that's maybe is holding them back. Could be some sort of belief that they have about themselves that's even holding them back, but they're also keeping that information to themselves. And then this wisdom here with the number 29 is telling me that the way that you're going to go about helping this person is through something that you already are aware of or know, some kind of wisdom that you have gained in your life in general, okay? And this could also be done through learning, joy, art, music. It's something to do with artistically how you kind of cope or deal with something is the storyline or expression of how you share that with this person to help them to kind of be able to cope or deal with something. And it has to do with letting go, okay? Letting go of something. Could be letting go of someone in order to receive kind of what Spirit has in store for them. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to get some of I pulled these out here, and I want to use these. These are called the spiral oracles. These were a gift that were donated to the channel. I don't know if she wants me to say her name or if she's watching. So I won't. But we are going to get some of those, but I want to get some of these to kind of see kind of characteristics about this person so that you know who this is. okay? This is someone that is closed off, and you would know them from something that they've just recently went through. No, that's not the case, but some of you that is. Some of you, this is someone that's actually going through something that you are not aware of, because they are so closed off and keep to themselves. You wouldn't know that this person was even having problems or even experiencing any kind of loss, because they do keep to themselves. Can you give us some characteristics about this person, Spirit, that needs pile one's help here? Can you give us some characteristics about this person, please? So we have the dog spirit, and this is also the number 19, which is Leo energy, and that is the sun in tarot. Be loyal to what you love. So this is someone that you could recognize as being very, very loyal. They could have blue eyes. This dog has very pretty blue eyes. Do y'all see that? I mean, kind of hard to see. This is someone that is extremely loyal. I want to say really loyal when it comes to the heart space. They're also someone that is very, with the sun energy here, they could have like a childlike nature about them in some sense, but they always kind of look towards more of the positive side of things. And this is one of the reasons that they keep kind of, you know, having a hard time releasing or letting go of something inside, is because they want to kind of others to see them and see them, not worry about them. It's not that they're trying to just put on a front. It's that it's coming from this loyal hearted kind of energy. This person doesn't want anyone else to worry about them because they care about other people. You see? They could actually like dogs or own a dog even, but definitely that loyal part is coming out. What other characteristics can you tell me about this person? Oh my gosh, wow. Cat spirit. This person could have dogs and cats. So kind of for some, oh my gosh, this looks just like my cat George, guys. This looks exactly like George. He's not so strapping here, but see how this cat's looking at that dog? This is the number 13, which is Scorpio energy. So, you know, this is someone, and this is kind of also gives me High Priestess energy. I don't know why the cat kind of gives me High Priestess energy. When I see my cats, I think about the High Priestess. I think it's because just they keep to themselves, you know, and they're kind of mysterious in that kind of way. You never know what they're thinking. It's that kind of energy that I'm feeling here. And this claim your independence. I'm so sorry. Claim your independence. And it has this cat has two different eyes, two different colors of eyes. I think this person's having a really hard time trying to see another perspective of a situation that they're having a hard time letting go of, okay? Really hard time letting go of something here that they're holding on to, and it has to do something with claiming your independence. They have such a loyal heart that they have a hard time letting go of other people's kind of situations, burdens, and this could be pertaining to someone close to them, like their family or their close friends, and they don't express themselves openly. And something about you and your energy is this wisdom here. This could be a soulmate here, guys, because you have the two swans at the bottom of this card, which is awesome. And this is also the number 11. So this could be a soulmate energy that's here, by the way. But you have two twos here. You know, 2 is the number of balance and partnerships. And then you have that 9 there, which is about the hermit, which is giving me this person's energy anyway. This is more of a hermited kind of energy. Claim your independence. There's something here. This person has a hard time breaking themselves free of other people's trials. They kind of take them on as their own. And it's something to do with the Hierophant, the way that they believe, like maybe this traditional belief of some sense. Maybe the way that they were taught or raised, that they kind of take on other people's, unfortunately, kind of take on other people's things. But it's not that they're I mean, of course we want to, this is what this reading's about. Of course we want to help others. This is about, something about this person is that they take on other people's pain and take on other people's emotional problems as their own when they have their own. And I don't know necessarily this person's really aware that they even do that. But I can tell you that I don't know that this person's going to stop doing that. I think it's in their nature. But you are, like I said with my story, if y'all listen to it, it's like this little act of kindness that comes in that helps this person to kind of ease that pain or ease that struggle. Where they can maybe even open up here with this cat spirit in the way that it's like having this, there's another backstory here, guys, that this person's really wanting to claim independence from feeling like others rely on them in some kind of way. It's not that they want to get away from that. It's just, I think it's just right now at this point in time, for some reason, I feel like it's a big, big struggle right now. So I don't know if there are those people around them that are really struggling right now and it's getting worse and it's getting harder on them. Or if they just feel like they're kind of in a place to where they've just, you know, oh my gosh, it's just this one thing after another. And they're starting to find themselves kind of falling into that sinking sand, you know? Like when you see someone falling into the sand and they reach out and you grab their hand, but they're taking you all down with them. It's kind of like what I'm feeling here. And they're having a hard time releasing or cleansing themselves from that. And it's not that you're going to come in and solve their problems, you know, or fix anything. It's just this energy of you coming in and giving some kind of wisdom of what you've learned and providing some kind of joy to this person, especially with the sun energy that's here. This is somebody that prefers that. You know, they prefer joy. Who doesn't? I love joy. Over to Journey in Light. Every time her name comes up, that's all I talk about, because that's just who it comes to mind when I think about it now. Okay, let's get some of these. I'm curious to see what is going to come out. I don't know what's going to come through this, but actually, I'm going to use these for the advice. They just stopped me. So let's get some of these. This is tarot. It's the Ethereal Visions Illuminated deck. And I'm going to use these to kind of get a look to see, golly, what is going on with my shuffle? Shuffling's going down here. Come on now. Quit playing with me. I'm going to use some of these. God, should we try that again? I'm kind of scared to be honest with you. Oh, that was better. Okay, so we're going to get some of these to kind of go more in depth here about this. So you can understand this person a little better. Who is this person and why do they need? Oh, one's help here, Spirit. Who is this? Why do they need? Judgment. Yeah. Waking up to this awareness here that they need to let something go. Speaking up for themselves. Why is it that they need all one's help here? This person, why is it they need all one's help? You have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And the Tower in reverse. Guys, this person's really struggling with being able to kind of hold everything together. They're having a hard time with juggling all this and kind of being able to hold the fort down. They're having a hard time holding the fort down. I think that this person may be kind of looking at things more of in a long-term effect. Yeah, you have the King of Pentacles here. Yeah, this is the King of Pentacles is someone that has a very traditional, like what I talked about, but it's someone that has that really strong I got to take care of my family kind of energy, right? That kind of energy. He's also someone that is very loyal, like be loyal to what you love. This is the King of Pentacles. This is Capricorn energy. We also have Scorpio, again, Scorpio here as well. It's also very important to the King of Pentacles about his status. I don't know why I'm needing to say that. Yeah, and the Five of Cups. This person may be kind of, there's a level of defeat that goes into this card. They may feel like they aren't, this person puts a lot of pressure on themselves. It's like an energy of not feeling like they've reached who they want to be, or they're not being that person that they're meant to be. That's more so what it is. They definitely put a lot of pressure on themselves about their responsibility towards others. Tell me about Judgment that's here. How's Pile 1 supposed to help this person with Judgment? Okay, 2 cards came out. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse with the Four of Swords in reverse. So this person's maybe possibly having, man, I gotta tell y'all guys, I'm sorry, my leg just keeps itching every time I get comfortable. I gotta put my leg back out again. It's very frustrating. Okay. This person may be somebody that is having a hard time with what it is they need to invest in, or being able to maintain their time. You know, they're having a hard time maintaining their time. They're having a hard time being able to maintain where to invest their energy, where to invest their time. And that's something that's weighing on them. So what they're not seeing in this Judgment here is, what they're not awakening to here is that they're spending this time. You know, the Seven of Pentacles is a card of, in reverse, it's in having to wait way too long for something, or it's not going to happen anytime soon, or being something that you don't know if it's going to work or not work. And you want to put your time and energy into something that is not beneficial for you. The Four of Swords in reverse is someone that's like really just restless, you know. They've sat and thought about something for so long, it's causing them to be in this restless energy. So what this is telling me here with Judgment is that this person needs to awaken to where it is that they are spending their time and how efficiently they're spending their time. Because what's happening here is that they're getting restless, because whatever it is here that they may be even trying to invest in, and there's a pressure that's being put on this person through this outside energy of what they need to be doing, or who they need to be, and being this King of Pentacles, this support system that's here, and feeling like this pressure of time being placed on them. They need to have this awareness that because they are feeling under this pressure, it's part of what's hindering their ability to be the supportive energy that they want. You know, even if you can't, you can be there for somebody in so many different ways. And this is something that Spirit's wanting you to kind of help this person get and understand, is that you can be there for somebody in more ways than just, you know, even being this supporter here, this financial supporter, this stable energy. And because this person feels like they need to be in this stable energy, that's what's this load that's on this person's back. They need to take on all that pain. They need to take on everybody else's problems, everybody else's kind of issues. being that being the case, they're ending up over here where they're just wore out. And they're not being this stable person that they need. You come in and you kind of awaken this person to see that they can actually open themselves up in a way of helping others with not just being that stable energy, but just being, just being there. The way that they're seeing how to be there for somebody is what's needing to kind of change here. In some way, you can open them up to that, and it comes with wisdom. So it's something that you've learned yourself of how you need others, why you need others, and how you can be supportive to others when you can't actually support them yourself because you yourself are going through things. You cannot give away anything in your cup if you don't have anything in your cup to give. And this is what it's saying here. That doesn't mean this person doesn't have anything to give. It just means that they may not be giving it in the way that they can at this moment in time. And it's causing them to see themselves less valuable or less, disappointed within themselves that they can't. They're not seeing their value of what their worth is, of how they can offer things to others. That's what you need to awaken this person to. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles in reverse. The Three of Cups. I like it. I like it. This is getting together here. This is a friendship here. The Three of Cups. This person has kind of dropped the ball when it comes to developing connections and relationships outside of all of this because of the burdens that they carry. This is another thing that you're kind of coming in here and, helping provide to this person in a small way to where they can kind of be more flexible when it comes to connections and the value of connections. Opening yourself up to that. This Two of Pentacles in reverse is someone that is saying, I can't. No. And they're not being flexible to taking on more than what it is that they have. They're not doing that. Okay, so why is the Tower? Why did I say the Three of? The Tower in reverse. I was thinking about Three Cups still. Tower in reverse, please. King of Swords. You see how this King of Swords, he's looking up directly at this Tower. This person's in this very heavy Aquarius energy, by the way. This person's in this very heavy thought process of thinking reasonable, logically, this Tower needs to stay together. And wanting to make a big change and maybe about the stability here because it says claim your independence. Something else that's there. Giving this person a different perspective of that is what they're saying, is what you kind of can, how you can kind of help them here. Giving this person a different perspective of how they're seeing that Tower. What is that though? Tell me what that is, please. The Eight of Swords in reverse. This is someone that's facing that they want you to say, okay, so this is someone that you need to say, not gonna come out right. You have to face that fear that sometimes everything doesn't come together the way that you imagine it will. Doesn't mean it's not coming together the way it should. And sometimes it doesn't look like it's going together like it should. But sometimes later you look back and you think, you know what? I guess Spirit knew what they were doing because they did that way better than I could have imagined. This is ideas and different perspectives that you can give to this person to where they can see to be more in this here and now and not to be so much far off in, the tomorrow. Like the message, if y'all didn't see it, in the intro, the message of my story, talks about that same thing. I'm going to actually read it to y'all so y'all can, I don't know if y'all heard it or not, but it says, therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. And that's kind of like this different perspective this person needs in order to be able to see past the tower. Because it's hard. That tower is a big, big, big deal, you know. That tower coming down is a really big deal. And this King of Swords is holding this tower on their shoulders. Look at that. Literally holding it on his shoulders. Got to keep this together. Just got to keep it together. I just got to keep it together. You know, and look at this crow here with that higher perspective, right, is looking over at the Three of Cups like, what about connections? What about friendship? What about love? What about that? Where's that at? You know, this is about getting someone out of their own mindset. Okay, so why is this King of Pentacles and the Five of Cups here? The Nine of Swords in reverse. Light at the end of the tunnel. So how do you get this person out of having this feeling of feeling the, this bottom of the deck is interesting, but feeling this heavy burden of carrying around this Ten of Pentacles. Feeling like, you know, the Five of Cups isn't anywhere close to this King of Pentacles. This Five of Cups here is sad because he's not being everything that he wanted to be. You know, there's a level of regrets and all kinds of stuff that goes into this. This Five of Cups is looking at this King of Pentacles going, I can't be that person. And there may be someone that's kind of pressure on their back about that. And it could be a father figure. It could be just because that's what the King of Pentacles is the father, you know. For me anyways, in tarot. But it could be that there's someone that may be on their back or it's just in their mind about them becoming, you know, this stable, supportive kind of energy here. And that being a load on their back there and them not wanting to be a disappointment. This Nine of Swords is how are you going to help this person with that? I mean, that's a lot. As far as wisdom goes, outside of friendship and different perspectives, this Nine of Swords in reverse is saying you're not going to be in this energy forever. You're not going to always be in this Nine of Swords energy. You will get through this. There's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. You know, these swords are, a lot of them are just like this Eight of Swords. It's self-imprisonment. Self-imposed imprisonment. And that's how you get this person out of that. That's how you get this person to see a different kind of way of looking at it. There's this right here is unnecessary. Yeah, that's it. It's just unnecessary. And they want me to make sure I point this out because I just picked up the deck and I almost was going to shuffle and I remembered bottom of the deck energy. The Artist, this is a special card in this deck. This person, guys, do you see how he's looking at that tree, which is the investment here? This person, I'm telling you, will listen to you. Wisdom. They learn from you. I think this person learns from things that you say to them as well. Even if they don't seem that way, they do take those in. They take them in. And I think that's important here because I think with it being Artist, not only is it insinuating that because of art and wisdom that's here, and you may be someone that is very creative in that sense, but you also have a creative mindset, and you're capable of looking at the bigger picture outside of the norm, seeing things in a different kind of way. And I think this person, because they may be so traditional, it's going to help if you can kind of provide this energy of being able to see things in a totally different kind of way. It in some way takes that load off their back of who they feel they need to be, and gives them a relief of relief from stress. And this could even come in the way of this connection of friendship. Having a friendship with this person, and talking with this person and communicating with this person, it helps provide them with pieces and bits of information that they cling on to. They hold on to what it is. And it's rooted inside them. It's planted in there. You know, they really listen. And there's Scorpio energy again at the bottom of the deck with death. This is Scorpio here too as well. And Aquarius. Did I say that? I did, didn't I? This death card, and you have the 13 here, which is death as well. Okay. Did y'all hear that? Nobody's here. I think that was my radio. Wow. There's that Leo energy, which is that sun energy that's there. Strength here in reverse. 10 of Wands. There's that burden that's on their back. Having that change. Being vulnerable. You know, having that... Being vulnerable is something else here for this person. You have Cancer energy here with the Chariot. Major Arcana, guys. Big time. Moving into a more positive direction for themselves is what they really want here. You have this death, which is that transformation, and it says claim your independence. This is part of what I think this person is kind of in this energy here, this 5 of Cups, things not working out the way that they actually want them to. You know, this is all these struggles that you have here. Look at the head that's down, head is blindfolded here, but here she has her head down, you know. And this person, I think, feels with this transformation, it can kind of change these things in their life and move them towards a more positive place. And they feel they have to take this role on as the Chariot, you know, taking control here, taking the reins to change this load that they feel is on their back here. They know all this stuff is there. But there's an energy here with the strength in reverse of them not feeling strong enough, and you kind of coming in and being able to be that release in a way, helping them to let go of certain things, certain pressures that they put on themselves through connection. And there she is, the Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. Queen of Cups, guys. Good, someone that wants to nourish someone emotionally, that's a good listener, that will sit there and, you know, I always say the Queen of Cups is like that lady that you want to go to, and I'm saying queen because it is a queen, but it doesn't matter, whatever energy you're in. It's just that, like, the mom energy you want to go to and you want to sit with. They're going to let you just tell them everything that you need to tell them, and they're not going to judge you, not one single bit. And it doesn't matter what you tell them you did. They're going to tell you, you know, some storyline behind that to help you get through whatever that is. This is this energy. This person's needing this energy from you. Yep. That being able to be vulnerable, that's what this person is sitting in. So let's get some advice here from Spirit. I hope that this kind of helps you to know who this is in your life, and kind of helps you to kind of know this person better and maybe what it is that they need, because this is not someone that's going to open up and tell you about this. I don't think they would do that. For some of you they might, but this is not someone that just goes and starts telling anybody the way they feel about things, you know, that their business is, especially when it comes to them struggling with anything, because they don't want to be that burden. Okay, so overall card for pile 1, please. Well, I guess we'll take these two. We have the healing path, absolutely. And look at there, you have the 3 people on there, kind of like this 3 of Cups, being that, you know, the 3 of Cups is a card of helping support one another too, emotionally, because it's the Cups. You have that here. Healing path. Part of what's healing for this person is you, and you have life. With another cat that's here. Cat energy. Significant. Look at that. Bottom of the deck, everything is connected. Part of emphasis on this, everybody kind of being connected and helping one another, is definitely something that's here, and allowing that to take place, allowing for connection is something that's here when it comes to this person. But this is about healing, you know, this life path, their life in general, and how they're actually seeing things, but they're not kind of expressing those things. These two cats have both these little, you know, medallions on their head here. I'm going to get a postcard from Spirit, guys, okay? And then we'll probably get some initials too before we close, because that might help you know who this person is more. So I think that Spirit's kind of insinuating for you to help them see the healing path of where things are and how that will be beneficial to this person. And there's an idea around that about being able for this person to see the unseen things, and how the unseen things, as far as, you know, these things that this person doesn't see, that you can kind of change that perspective. And also the world of the unseen, I feel like, you know, Spirit, and how there's a higher purpose to everything is there. Oh, we'll take that one, because my gosh, it's just flew out the deck so funny. You are fierce. There is only one you, and you have a unique path and a special purpose. You're supposed to have specific experiences in this world and meet certain people. But then it is up to you to know how this world, meet certain people. But then it's up to you to know how you live, how awake you choose to be, and how willing you are to grow and strip away what's false. Don't compare yourself to others. It's easy to think that a person is happier just because if they look on the outside, if it looks good according to society standards. But you can't know anyone's internal experience. Absolutely, guys, that's this person. Compare yourself only to your past self. See how far you've come. Don't be distracted by what others are doing or accomplishing. Stay focused on what inspires you. That's how you get successful and find happiness. Want what you have now, not what someone else has. We love you immensely and know that your journey ahead is sparkling with miracles and wonderful things. Trust. Loving you forever and ever. This is what you need to be expressing to this person, guys. This top portion here about connection and meeting certain people and knowing that, you know, they're in your life for whatever for a reason is I feel like for you, and how you are connected with this person and why. And then it goes on to talk about how not to compare yourself to others, and to kind of be in this place to where, you know, to stay focused on what it is that you desire on your path, and then just being successful and find happiness through that. You know, especially where it says want what you have now, not what someone else has, which is, I think, a heavy emphasis on this person's energy. So yeah, that's awesome. I like it. Okay, let's get some initials. Y'all gotta tell me know what you think about this reading. It's different. It was different. Interesting though, I do like it. Okay. So we have 7, of course we do. 7 is the number of alignment. It's a divine number, you know. We have a lot of numbers here. We have 8, which is taking action, okay? And mastering something. Whatever you're teaching this person are things that you already know. You've learned these things. Now, we don't know everything. We're always continually learning. But whatever it is, the knowledge that you do have is something you can teach this person, okay? We have 2, which is balance. You have that 2 of Pentacles here. This person needs to find that balance. And you can help balance this person out in that way. And 2 is a partnership, you know. It's that number of soulmate energy, which we saw here. So you're definitely a part of this person's soul family for sure. We have VELO. Let's get love in the mix here, of course. We have NU, L, M or W, E. We have hashtag and the heart. So there's a lot more behind what this person's kind of feeling and things. And there's a call here too for you to understand you don't know everything. You know, you don't know what's going on with this person. You may have put some sort of judgments on this person as well, with something that came up that I forgot to mention, because of maybe the way that they've kind of reacted to you in some kind of way. And there's other stuff going on there. I'm not saying that you should be okay with someone hurting you. Absolutely not. I'm not condoning that whatsoever. I don't feel that way with this person. I just think that there's just, their actions can come across sometimes as hurtful in some sort of way, okay? Okay, so we have AAO. Hope that made sense. H and E. Okay. So we have 2 A's, 3 E's, 2 N's, 2 O's. We have home right here, guys. Yeah. And that's that soulmate energy, you know, you maybe make this person feel at home. We have Luna. Okay. So I'm going to hold these up for y'all to see them. Y'all are going to have to let me know if you like this reading. And I'm going to leave here. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope this brings you some clarity. Good luck to you guys on this. I hope you can kind of help this person. And I'm going to leave you here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your love and your support and your kindness always. And I hope to see you guys soon. Bye. Hey, Pile 2. So Pile 2. Some of y'all may have already seen this because I accidentally turned it over before. But it's the number 5, clarity. We have planning, releasing illusion. So we have this huge eagle that's right on her head there. So definitely just like eagles kind of zoom in on something, right? With planning and releasing illusion. This is about you. I mean, we have 5 here, which is about, what I'm seeing is change. I'm seeing changing someone's kind of plan moving forward, helping someone see how they can change their plan or even create a new one. Someone may be struggling here with what to do in a certain situation. And this is something in particular, okay? This is a certain kind of thing that this person's kind of been lasered focused on something here and wanting to have some sort of clear plan of how to kind of accomplish something it is that they want. But they also have some sort of illusion behind that. And you are the person that comes in and kind of helps this person to see or understand how to structure it and how to move it forward in a different way. Give them this different idea or plan on how they can accomplish what it is that they want, that they're so laser focused in on. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to get some of these animal oracles to get some kind of characteristics about this person so that you know who this is. What is this about for Pile 2? Who's this person that needs Pile 2's help? Who's this person that needs Pile 2? Wow. We have the eagle spirit again. We also have the skunk spirit, know your worth. The eagle spirit is spirit has your back, number 23. We have 54 here with the skunk spirit, know your worth. And 44 with panther spirit, reclaim your power. So this is about you helping this person have this thought or idea about how to reclaim their power. This is someone that's maybe lost their power because they aren't recognizing their own worth. And kind of bringing this idea to them that spirit has their back when it comes to whatever it is that they want to set their sight on, set their goals on, but how they can accomplish that. And that's so strange because these are 2 different decks. And you have 23, which adds up to 5. You have 5 with an eagle here. So crazy, very crazy. Spirit has your back in clarity. There's a plan here. This is something, this is how you would talk to this person, okay? This is what I'm feeling. You are stronger and more powerful and more capable to be able to accomplish what it is that you want. And because you're not recognizing and seeing how valuable it is of your own worth, how valuable you are in being able to accomplish something that you want. And instead, this person could be going to other people and asking them. So you could say, you know, you've been to others and asking what everybody else wants, but what is it exactly that you want? And knowing that you're capable of planning that out, gaining your own power. There's a bigger picture, a bigger plan to this whole entire thing. So that makes me feel like something's happened to this person in their life that made them feel like that pushed them down, knocked them down, to make it feel as if they're not worthy of having some kind of a progress in their life moving forward. There's a lot of conflicting energies about how this person sees their own growth. And you're there to help this person see their own value and worth and growth and power that they actually have. Even when it comes down to how this person, what this person has stability-wise, you know, in their life. You have 444 here, which means the universe is protecting you. Pay attention to your thought. So I want to go back here to Spirit has your back. There is an idea that this person maybe feels like they don't deserve certain things in their life. And with these two fives that are here, we have 23 and 5 here and 5 here. So that's 555. So that means that there's a huge change ahead, but the universe is working for you. So this is this whole idea to bring to this person. This is how you can help this person, is acknowledging and helping them understand that, you know, everything happens for a reason, and there's some sort of higher perspective to gain over this. And it could be for this person to recognize and see their own value and worth, and to reclaim the fact that they have the capabilities to play out and plan what it is that they want and need in their life. And this person may already have a good, strong, solid foundation that they're belittling in a way. You know, they're not exactly seeing that because they see like this what they don't have in a way. You know, they see more of what has happened to them and where it's left them. And it's like, you know, get up off the floor. Get up off the floor and let's do this. Let's plan something here. You have clarity about how to do this. You may have this illusion, this person has like this illusion built up in their mind that they don't deserve anything. They don't deserve it. And I don't know if this person has done something, or if things have just never worked out for this person in the right way, but they do have this illusion that they're just not meant to have certain things. And I'm telling you, this person has got their eyes set on something it is that they want to accomplish, but this person may come to you and talk to you about it, but then say, I don't think it's ever going to work, or it probably never come together, you know. And that goes back to the Spirit saying, you know, 444, pay attention to your thought, because they may have a lot of negative thoughts that go on internally within them, but it's coming from this know your worth energy that's here. Let's get some tarot to get more in depth about how you can kind of help this person. Yeah, we have the Two of Swords, so this is about, and Death is here as well. This is about making decisions on transforming and certain things in your life. And this person could be going through making decisions on going through like an ending and a rebirth, having some kind of renewal in their life. You have the Six of Cups here. So this could have to have done with their past or growing up even, but could be a soul connection as well. Could be a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This could be a spouse that they've separated here from. The Queen of Pentacles tends to be that wife energy for me. Definitely has the capabilities of being able to, it's like this person has this strong, I saw the Magician, and oh, here it is, and And it's like this person has this strong leadership kind of energy, this strong power, this really powerful kind of energy of being able to accomplish things for themselves. But because they're in this lack of worth here and reflecting on the changes that they've experienced and gone through in their own foundations and how this has affected them, and you know, the skunk leaves that stench. You know how this has kind of left the stench over that flower there? You can't see the sunflower or whatever flower that is because of that skunk being on top of that. This person's not seeing what they have because of the stench that the past has left behind with them. Tell me more about this person, please. How does pile 2 help this person? The Artist, special card in this deck. How does pile 2? The Well, another special card in this deck. Wow, guys, that's pretty wild. There's only 2. There they are. The Well in reverse. You know, getting out of that well, getting out of that spot where they feel like they've just kind of sat in there. And you have the Hermit here too with the number 59. I'm sorry, 54 adds up to 9. And growth, the amount of growth that they've had here and experienced, and being able to recognize that within themselves and get the heck out of that well and look around. You know, get out of that well and look around. You can make whatever you want. Use this as a platform. Use this as a solid new start for yourself, and see how you can have this solid new start for yourself, starting completely over and getting out of whatever was taking place or going on, a bad situation even, things not coming together very well, but coming out of that and moving forward, you know, stepping forward and stepping into your own power. Creating a plan, making a plan, you know, making a plan for yourself. We have the King of Cups here in reverse. This person I think is having a hard time emotionally being able to keep their emotions in balance when it comes to things. Maybe because of this past energy that's there. Well, it's just got a whole freaking story about this person. We have the Magician, the 5 of Cups, the 4 of Swords in the reverse, the 7 of Swords, and the 2 of Pentacles here. This person may be stuck on this, a past energy. There could be something, oh my gosh, they're giving me just all these are different too. There's that King of Pentacles, the Star, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords. There's that solid new start we've been talking about there. And there's that future energy, that Star. What's your wish here? This person, in taking control here with the King of Pentacles, this is what this person's wish is, really. And it's slow moving here because they need to get out of their own head here with this 8 of Swords in the reverse. Getting out of their own head here. I think they know that about themselves. The Tower in reverse. So tell me about this, the Artist. Why is the Artist here? So you have the Queen of Swords. So thinking and looking at things logically. And stepping out of their emotional space for a minute. When they can't sit in their emotional space because it's not in balance at all, you know, you're not going to think things through. So helping them by being this Queen of Swords and saying, step out of your emotional state for a minute and look at this in a way of having a clean slate and what you can grow, what you want now. Now it's on you. Now it's up to you. Now you're sitting in a position in your life to where quit focusing on what you've lost and focus on what you could have from here on out. How can you rebuild for yourself? What do you want that to look like? You have this bird's eye view, this, you know, they already have some sort of idea that they want something, whatever it is they want. They just need to plan for it. They just need to be, you need to communicate to this person. They just need to write the plan out and make it happen. Why have you been talking about it for so long? You can do it. You can make it happen. You just have to start. You have to write the plan. You have to get going, you know. The Well in reverse. You got to come out of that well before you can do that. Yeah, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. You know, this is someone that's still thinking about what it was that they've lost, and this is what they need to come out of. You need to kind of help this person understand that that kind of mindset is only going to keep them stuck in the past. Tell me about this King of Cups, because I think this is going to be probably your most difficult here with this King of Cups in reverse. We have Scorpio, Libra. I don't know what those cards are. Virgo, because I mentioned the Hermit there. We have the Hierophant over here with 5. Maybe some Leo energy as well. What's the Lovers? This is someone that's very emotional still, I think, about a connection from their past. I'm just going to say that. Still very emotional about a connection from their past. Possibly someone that they're still trying to release in their mindset. And staying in this, it's almost, I feel like this person maybe almost kind of still daydream sort of about this person, or having a hard time with comparing other people to this person. This is something that it's totally throwing them off from being able to see their own worth and value. This has definitely affected this person's worth in general. Tell me more about the Tower in reverse. The Tower in reverse, it's like when you're trying to keep that tower together, or there is a change that takes place, but it's not something that's chaotic. It's just a change that needs to happen. So why is the Tower here in the reverse? The Moon in reverse. Yeah, absolutely. Getting out of this illusion here. Releasing illusion. That's the Moon in reverse. Getting out of the illusion that they cannot change at this point in time, that they can't make things better at this point in time, or that everything just kind of falls to pieces. You know, this is you coming in and kind of getting them out of that mindset, that delusion that they have. And the fear, not being able to rebuild or reconnect in fear of it coming back down, you know? So tell me more about this Queen of Swords. How does this Queen of Swords come across here? The 4 Wands. This is home energy. Giving this person some sort of solid harmony when it comes to coming together with them, of being at home, that homeful kind of warm, it's like that good warm hug, you know? Hugs can do so much for people. They do. It releases your endorphins, and it's like, it's a good feeling to connect and hold someone. And this is something I think that you can help provide for this person. But also this kind of more logically looking at a home structure itself, okay? So now you can rebuild your home in the way that you want to rebuild your home. What do you want that to look like? Use this as that opportunity to kind of boost this person's kind of power that they have. Give them some sense of idea of where they can control areas in their life, what they can control, and get them out of being worried of the things that they can't. So tell me, which is the past, by the way. So tell me about the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Star. Setting a goal and setting a wish for themselves is something that would help this person tremendously. If they could just set a wish or goal and say, this is my goal, and give them something to look forward to, where they're looking in the future and not so much of the past, would help this person so much. I mean, that's great advice to give to this person. Because I do feel like this person is that, like I said, that leadership kind of energy that I'm feeling. So if that is them, and they do good with the challenge or having a goal to meet, then they will thrive off of being able to see this. Having to really, you know, it says planning on here in clarity. So you're coming in helping this person plan out a goal in mind. Okay, this is the goal. This is what we have set to do. And then give different criterias for each, you know, week, or every 2 weeks, or every month, or whatever that is, to accomplish something in that sense, to where it keeps their mindset focused on their own future and what that dream is that they have or can have. What's the Lovers here? The Lovers? Why is the Lovers here? The Page of Wands. The Page of Wands, I'm sorry, I had to take a deep breath for a second. The Page of Wands is an energy of coming in with that good news, you know, coming in with good news. Here's some good news. Here I come. Here comes is that the Page of Wands? Yes. Here comes the Page of Wands. You always know there's going to be something good when you see the Page of Wands coming. And it comes with inspiration, you know. So with that Lovers there, giving this person kind of inspired hope that they will find somebody that's supposed to be meant for them. You know, they're going to find somebody that they can connect with, that that is going to be emotionally in balance with them, and reassuring them that there's definitely that person that's out there for them. But right now, maybe, you know, Spirit's kind of giving them time to kind of plan things out for themselves, focus on their future here until that time comes. Just help inspire them when it comes to love is all. That's all you can do, really, because I think this person's going to have to get through that healing, that past there on their own a lot, you know. But if you can just continue to inspire this person when it comes to love, to not forget love just because it didn't work out. Love is a risk, you know. Love is always a risk. When you love anything in your life, it is a risk. Anything. You could love your car more than anything, but you risk it by putting it out on the highway every time, right? Everything's like that. Animals that we put in our lives that we love like our own family, you know, like our kids, especially people that we connect with, the love that comes from that. Everything is always a risk. Having them understand that, it's the dance, you know, it's the dance, guys. It's one of my most favorite songs, The Dance by Garth Brooks. It's about the dance. It's about the experience that you go through. It's not about the ending. It's not about the risk, the being vulnerable and getting your heart broken. It's about the experience. Think all the time what you experienced through that. What you gained through that, the knowledge you gained through that, the love that you gained through it, all that. It's about the experience, not the risk. Constantly kind of making sure this person kind of understands not to give up on love, I feel like, is a big part of this. Tell me about and that they deserve it as well. That's another part. What's the Moon in reverse here for? Got the Four of Swords in reverse. I think this person kind of, they feel this restless kind of misunderstood energy about if they kind of invest into something else and then that tower comes back down, or the way that they kind of even see their own foundation looks totally different from what it did before because of a tower moment or tower coming down, and building up that illusion that nothing ever works out for them, or that tower always comes down, you know, or something always happens, or whatever, everything always changes. Of course it does. Life is a change, you know, constantly. Life is meant to change. We are meant to change in our lives. Nothing's ever going to stay the same, ever. And having that knowing here can help this person to kind of press forward, you know, but they don't fully understand that for some reason. I think this person, when they get something great, they want it to stay that way, but we all do. But when you do that and you're constantly worried about what could happen to it, then you're not really living in that experience, and you miss out on what you could be feeling in that moment, because you don't get those moments back. You know, if I'm constantly, I've learned this as a parent, you know, when I'd had less kids, and, you know, they're younger, you worry about them all the time, and you always think the worst. And my kids would go out and play, you know, or we would be doing something, and I would be just worried about something happening to them. And then I realized I'm not living in this moment to where I can enjoy this like they are and have fun with them, and, you know, and be in this playful kind of energy and everything. And I'm taking that away from myself. And that's something that's here, you know. You have to have this person acknowledge that they don't want to take that away from themselves. You have the Page of Swords, so a lot of this is going to come through, yeah, and that Page of Pentacles is there with that Six of Pentacles in reverse. This person may actually be someone that is frustrated because they feel like they keep giving and giving and giving and giving, and it kind of, they don't get anything back. But communicating to this person that there is this new start here, or this new perspective shift that they could have to make things better for themselves, to see things in a different way. You know, everybody, we all experience life through the eyes of our own pain. And whoever it was here that this person feels like did them wrong could be someone that it was the same, is the same way. And there's that sun energy with the Knight of Wands in reverse on top of that. This person's really more set on the negative when they look back on this other person and how it affects them in their life in general, and maybe how they felt like they were constantly giving. But I do feel like you see these two individuals on the ground that are looking at each other. It's normally not that way. I think that this was something that was more equal in the sense that I think that these two people here, maybe they didn't see eye to eye, you know, beings in reverse, about how to give to one another. Like maybe they didn't understand what each other really wanted or needed, and that's where things kind of went wrong. But seeing that, or looking at it in a different perspective in that way, can help this person have a solid new start here. These two pages here, communicating this truth to this person, I think would be a good start to be able to help them in some sort of way. And it's a slope, I mean, it's a process, you know. It's not like you're gonna go to this person and say, sit down. We're gonna have a session. Let's just get all your crap sorted right now. That's not gonna happen. But these are ways that you can kind of help this person. And you know now kind of what they're dealing with, you know. What is the overall energy for advice for pile 2, please? Overall energy of advice for pile 2. Center. Yeah. This person finding their own inner balance, being able to balance out themselves, especially with their emotions. That's a big part of this. What else? What else? Anything else here? Anything else here? Open channel. Yeah. Compassion is at the bottom of the deck, which is important always, but having compassion for this person. When they feel like, when you look at them and you feel like this person's got too much pride to see outside of whatever happened or their own situation, but having patience with them and showing them compassion when it comes to that. This is funny, I laughed when I saw this card, but open channel, behind his back, he has the eye on his palm, but it's behind his back. So how do you kind of express things to this person? This person may be someone that's really headstrong, you know, it's really has a hard time kind of taking others' advice, even in some spaces. You may feel like they may not even listen to you sometimes. But being that open channel, being that channel for them to be able to go to and to talk to and listen to, and anything that you hear that you feel like you need to say as far as advice goes, to continue to do that, and just to kind of not do it in a very pushy, aggressive way, but carry compassion when it goes to it. Not saying, look at this, look at this, look at this. Well, you know, look at this my way, you know, look at it like this, you know, whatever. Kind of do it in a more subtle way, in a more kind of a sneakier kind of way, kind of sneak some information kind of here and there, and you know, you talk to them once a day or something, just sneak a little thought here and there, but not doing a lot of sitting and going over everything, because I'm telling you, this person probably does that enough to themselves anyway, and that's something that they'll block. They'll put on their, you know, their glasses there. They're going to block out all that. They're not going to acknowledge it the same. They'll take little pieces at a time. Okay. With love. We have something exciting to share with you. You are a manifesting master and you don't even know it. There will always be enough of everything that you need in your life. Money, opportunities, love, kindness. So whatever you're asking guidance about, have faith and be open to the many ways in which that you will experience prosperity. Spirit is your source of your supply. The universe is always reflecting back to us what you believe. So whatever you fall into insecurity, you will be shown an illusion as if fear were real. But the truth is that the universe is abundant. You are and always have been enough, and abundance is your natural state. If you can imagine something consistently as truth, you can and will create it. You are so on the right path now. Keep believing, and then the seeing happens. Loving you more and more every day. So guys, these are coming out in the way, and it did in pile 1, 2 for this other person to have advice, so you kind of know how to express that to them, is the way I'm feeling. But this is definitely, I love this card for this reading actually, because it goes into there'll always be enough of everything that you need in your life. Money, opportunities, love, kindness. And so whatever you're asking guidance about, have faith and be open to the many ways in which you will experience prosperity. And it's like that for this person, you know, being able to give them that perspective of seeing things in a way to where they're always going to be able to get what it is that they need in their life if they can open their eyes and see that some of that stuff that they already have. Some of that stuff they actually already have. And all the other stuff will come in time, you know, but to keep focusing on their own dreams and goals is a lot of ways that it can really, really help this person. Okay, so let's get some initials here to close. So we have 6, which is healing. We also have way right here, so I'm going to go ahead and say that. This person maybe is just in their own way, you know. W-A-Y, by the way. I-B. Hashtag. We also have you. You are. You are. We have G. V. Y. Oh, I hear that song in my head. Go your own way. You can go your own way. I don't know how it own way. I don't know the lyrics or anything. Okay, so we have T-O-I-L-V. It's an old song though. May look up that song or look up the lyrics to that song. Maybe significant message there for you. I-A-A-R and K. Okay. There's okay in the bowl. Everything will be okay. I hope y'all can see that. I had it way back here. What else? Anything else I see here besides love? Nope, we don't have E. I guess there's no love. There's no love in the bowl. We have 2. What else do I see? I don't see anything else. I guess I'm just going to hold this up for you guys. We have a lot, right? I mean, we have got a bunch of 3-letter words, but okay, so I guess I'm going to hold these up so y'all can see them. So I'm going to leave you here. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope that this resonates for you guys and makes sense for sure. If y'all want a personal reading from me, I'm still open for that. It's in the description box. And I'm going to leave you here. Thanks for being here. Let me know how you like this reading. And thanks for your love and your support and your kindness always. And I hope to see you guys soon. Bye. Hey, pile 3. Okay, pile 3. So let's take a look and see what we got. Touching Earth, planning something new. Number 12, which is actually the Hanged Man. Touching Earth, planning something new. I think you could be someone that helps to ground this person, of course, with touching Earth, but planning something new with the number 12. Okay, so the Hanged Man is about seeing things in a different way, seeing a different perspective of things. It's kind of like maybe that you can kind of give this person a way of seeing something in a different perspective, or planting that seed to where maybe they'll start to see things of a different way. And this could have to do with them being able to ground themselves. So that's kind of interesting. Before I get more into it, I'm going to get some of these animal spirit oracles to get more characteristics about this person themselves, so that we can see maybe who this is. Maybe this will help you see who this is. Can I have a card, please, for Paul Bree's person here? Okay. Flipped right on out there. We have Groundhog Spirit, Time to Let Go, number 31. We have the Dove Spirit, Be Peace. It's number 21. And then we have, wow, that is insane, number 61. And you have 12 here. Pretty crazy. Turkey Spirit, Give the Gratitude and Grace. Okay, it's time to heal is at the bottom of the deck. So guys, this is insane. This is really crazy to me. And there's so many synchronicities I'm seeing. I'm going to start with this one I'm seeing here. You have this dove here with the wings open, and this looks almost identical to that. This is the number 21, this is the number 12. So you have mirrored numbers that are here. 21 is the world, and 12 is that Hanged Man, seeing the new perspective. So beings that this says peace and the dove spirit, I think that an ending that took place is something that this person's needing to see in a different perspective of how to close out something and kind of restart. Because we have time to let go here, which is the number 31. 3 is saying that you've grown on past something. 1 is about that new beginning. And 4 is finding security in that. And I think with this grounding energy, I think that what you're going to be doing here is helping this person find security with closing out a cycle in their life and growing out of that and starting something new. So 111 is here as well. You 31, 21, 61, which is pretty crazy, but it means that you're on the right path. Just listen to your heart, listen to your gut. With the dove spirit, obviously that stands for peace. You have be peace here, stands for peace anyway. So I think what's going on here is that this is somebody that is going through some kind of growth in their life, having to close things out, ending cycles in their life and starting new, growing and having peace when it comes to that, letting go. I mean, this could even look in the way of someone leaving home, but he's actually holding a heart here. This groundhog spirit's actually holding this heart. So their heart is with something here that they have to let go of. And that may be something that's really hard for this person. But having this here, turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. Moving forward, I feel like this person is, they may be someone that really gives a lot of themselves to others, and that's someone that's obviously really graceful. This could be someone that you've been in a romantic relationship with, because you do have that number 6 here, which is the Lovers in Tarot. But there's a healing energy that goes behind this person. And there's something to do with how you kind of ground this person, give this person different perspectives of how to let go of certain things in their life and give them peace in general. This is also someone that is, heavy emphasis on this person, how you know them. They are closing out certain cycles in their life. They're trying to find peace in their life and with things that they're closing out. Okay? This person's definitely in a huge growth, having a huge growth in their life in general. There's 3s all over the board here. 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. 3 and 3 is 6, so there you go. There's 3s all over here. So they are experiencing a lot of growth in their life. and maybe creating things for themselves. It's also Empress energy. So this could be a mother. This could be like a mother figure to you in some kind of way, or it could just be that this person is a mother in some kind of way. And they're having to let go. This could be someone that's even having to let go of, maybe a child is moving out of the house, you know, or maybe they're having a hard time like detaching from, you know, from a child that's growing up into adulthood, growing into adulthood. Why would that come out? And having a hard time letting go and closing that chapter out in their life. This could be even, this could be even your mother, and you could be that child, you know. This is just someone that maybe has to have someone to nurture, to love. And being at peace with this understanding that some cycles have to end up closing, but that doesn't mean that the love isn't there. That doesn't mean that the nurturement isn't there. Something could happen here around Thanksgiving with this person, around the time of Thanksgiving. So the end of November could be important for some reason. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to get, whoop, I almost dropped these on the floor. That would have been horrible. That would have been horrible. That would have went everywhere. This is the Ethereal Visions Tarot. I don't think I told Paul too what this was. Look at there. We have the Two of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. Making a decision to take an opportunity. Plant something new. Planting something new. How crazy. Making that decision to plant something new in their life. And this person maybe they're just having a hard time letting go, you know? Okay, so tell me about pile 3's person. How do they help pile 3? What are they going through? Yeah, they're conflicted here with this 5 of Wands. You and this person may even kind of sometimes argue about this 5 of Wands. You know, like having a hard time seeing each other's kind of perspective of how you should approach like a new situation, how they should approach something new, or take a new opportunity to do something different. You have the 7 of Swords here, so this could have to do with, yeah, I want to focus on this one storyline that I'm getting about. You may even feel like you kind of almost need to kind of sneak away from this person slowly. Or there's something that's going on here that would cause conflict with this person somehow. You may feel like you can't fully express yourself here towards this person because you feel like it may cause some conflict. And it might have to do with you wanting a new beginning and this person not wanting to let go. It's kind of strange how this reading's coming out, because this is the first reading that I've been addressing it in the way that I am towards you and not how this person's feeling. Interesting. What else? I think this is very so much attached to, you're attached to each other though in some way. Yeah, so you have the 2 of Pentacles here. I think this person's having a hard time because they may see you as leaving them left out in the cold, you know, or they may, you have the mother and child here on too. I feel a parent energy here, guys. And you may be the ones that don't want to feel like, you don't want this person to feel like you are leaving them out into the cold. So you hesitate in order to be able to plant something new. But you also want this person to plant something new too. And I think that y'all don't see eye to eye on that. Yeah, look at that. 4 of Wands. Yeah, this could have to do with the home. Tell me about the 5 of Wands. The Sun. This could even look in the way of where you want to, if you're currently, you know, leaving to go to college, where that is, and being away from your mother, or being away from your parents. You have the Sun that's here. So the clarity that you feel is if you bring this clarity to this person and you express that it's time to let go of this energy, you know, it's going to cause this conflict that takes place here. Gotcha. Okay, so why is what you feel like would be your happiness is maybe different from what this person feels like would be their happiness. And y'all aren't seeing eye to eye on that. Seven of Swords. The Magician. Yeah. So you may be trying to kind of put together something here for yourself secretly in a way. Kind of that way you're not expressing to this person everything that you're doing. You're not telling them all your ideas and thoughts and plans of what's going on because you don't want to. You're doing it kind of behind, you know, you're doing it in a sneaky way because this person just doesn't agree with whatever that is anyways. You know, and they're having, again, with this Two of Pentacles in reverse, this is someone that's, you may see this person as someone that's juggling too much, or there's just not changing. Nothing's changing for them. This could even be in the way of financially here at the Five of Pentacles. That's the card of being financially burdened, you know, in some kind of way. Why is the Four of Wands here? Why is the Four of Wands here? Flips right over. You have the Hermit in reverse. Yeah. The Hermit's also of energy of home. You know, the Hermit carries his home on his back. So this could have to do with that move, being the home energy there with the Four of Wands. Where is home? How you see the foundations here are different. I think that you're wanting to see how you help this person plant a different thought or idea or a new seed about how they can have a new life somewhere. And they don't, what would make you happy is not going to make them happy. Y'all don't see eye to eye here. This could even be a spouse, guys. This could even be someone that you live with and you both have different views about where you want to be. One of you want to be here and one of you want to be here, and that's going to leave somebody out in the cold. You know? You don't know where to invest. This Hermit in reverse is someone that's coming out of well, it's like if this was a home thing, it's like you want to be able to look for this harmony in the situation, in that home, in that stability, but you don't have the truth about what to look for. You know, he has that star in his lantern there. You don't know what the wish is. So you don't have that plan that you can set into place of how you're gonna, you know, reunite here together. Yeah, that Eight of Cups is in reverse. There's something to do with healing. I didn't ask for this. Tell me more about that. Eight of Cups in reverse. The Five of Cups. This person's struggling because they feel like maybe they just, I mean, this Eight of Cups in reverse is something that you're going back to. Something that wasn't like emotionally fulfilling you in some kind of way, but you went on that journey and you didn't find it, and now you got this back. This is someone that doesn't want to let go. And with this Five of Cups here, this is someone that doesn't want to regret anything or feels remorseful even because of something that they just got back. And this could be you. Maybe you just got this relationship back or healed. And he's sitting here not going on that journey, you know? to go look for his wish fulfillment or whatever that is. And it's like this is kind of over here laying on you, where you don't want to have any regrets because of that. Maybe when you went back to whatever it is, or where you are currently is not turning out in the way that you wanted it to. I don't know why I'm so focused on you guys and not this other person. Let's see if we can pull some more to see if they'll come out about this other person, though. Can you tell me more about just this other person? Can you give me some more about this other person, please? Maybe why this Five of Wands is here with the Sun. The Fool in reverse. There's taking that leap. This is the conflict. This is the conflict. You don't want to bring this up because taking that leap, you feel like it's way too risky of causing conflict. You don't want to just jump into something. You know, you want to make sure that everyone's getting along here before you kind of move forward. You don't want to turn around and walk away from something that you have to leave behind with people being upset with you. You want to make sure that they're not upset with you. Tell me about the Seven of Swords with the Magician here, please. Two cards came out. Justice in reverse. Libra energy. And then you also have the Nine of Swords here. You don't want to be unfair in this situation. Because you don't want to live with regrets. And this person may feel as if you do something, if you sneak away, you know, if you're kind of coming up with this idea or thought or manifesting what you want and you're doing it in a sneaky kind of way, not being expressive to this person, may seem a little unfair, but it may be you getting yourself out of a bad situation as well. And I think this person, guys, I really think that whoever this other person is that's here that I'm talking about, I'm not feeling like the best energy from them. I'm just going to be honest with what I'm feeling. There's a little bit of selfishness that kind of goes into this, because when justice is in reverse, there's an unfairness that's taking place. And you have this Nine of Swords in reverse, which is coming out of something that's causing you a lot of fear, having sleepless nights, you know, wanting to get out of this, feeling unfair. And I feel like we're talking about this person and how you help this person. And it's like this person feels like they're being, I mean, they do feel kind of like they're being selfish or unfair here, or you're seeing that. And that's weighing on you because you don't want to hurt this person. But you also want this person to kind of, there's an energy here of you wanting to get this person out of a bad situation. There's a lot of stuff that goes into this reading, guys. There's a lot of different kinds of energies that I'm feeling. This is someone that you have been in a connection or been around for a long time. And that's why I keep going back to this parental kind of energy here. Why is the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles in reverse? The Two of Cups in reverse. There's a lack of trust here. I don't know why I see that Two of Cups as a lack of trust, but there's an imbalance because the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups in reverse and the Five of Pentacles. I think that you kind of feel as if you don't kind of go with what, I mean, I don't feel anything bad here that you have against this person or this person against you. It's like, but you just both want it, your own kind of vision or own kind of way of what you see happiness as. But outside of that, This is like, you're just, I think that you're just wanting to let go of a situation and have peace here. And this person does as well. But there's this like relationship that's built up here where no matter what kind of you decide, somebody's not going to get their way. And you want to move away from this, but you also, there's an energy of you wanting to also take care of this person as well, planning something new for this person. Because you may see them in this Knight of Swords and wanting to give them that light at the end of the tunnel, you know? But what you want and what they want are two different things. What you see as giving to them that would make them happy is different from what they're seeing as what they want. And you're kind of, I think, conflicted about that. That's maybe why you're tuning into this reading. Like, how can I help this person if they won't let me help them? Kind of, you know, is what I'm feeling. Why is the Hermit in reverse with the Four of Wands? Like, I want to help you, but I also want to go do this. And you don't want to do this. So how can I help you if you're not going to jump on board with what I'm doing? It's a kind of a weird kind of dynamic that I'm feeling. Why is the Four of Wands with the Hermit in reverse? I don't even know if this reading makes sense, to be honest with you. Yeah, look at this. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse with the Knight of Wands in reverse. This person or you are frustrated because maybe you're needing kind of a break from, yeah. I mean, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse sometimes can be an energy of working too hard. But needing a break, you know, needing to take a step back. And this Knight of Wands is someone in reverse that's a little bit aggressive, a little bit arrogant about doing something for themselves. And that energy's here when it comes to the home and the Hermit in reverse. Maybe you feel as if you have a hard time being who it is that you want to be, or expressing yourself in a certain way, or feeling like you have to work around something else, and that's frustrating. Like you don't get like that break that you need, and that's frustrating. But you could feel this way about this person as well, and it's frustrating that they don't see like what you're trying to do or what you're trying to work on here, right? This is all these fives, you know, this is conflict. This is two people that are like, you know, I'm trying to do this for you. I don't want to do anything stupid and just jump into something, but you're not on board with this, and you're not seeing what I'm trying to be strategic here in the background and develop this, you know, manifestation that I'm working on here. But you just don't trust me in this. I don't trust you, and you don't trust me here in this situation, because we're both not seeing what each other wants. You want this and I want that, and I don't want to be left out in the cold, just like you don't want to be left out in the cold. But here we are. You know, there's definitely disappointment that's here. Things aren't going exactly as you've planned or as they have planned. And that's kind of this whole entire tornado effect that's kind of taking place here. But you do have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and the Four of Swords in reverse with the Tower in reverse, which just came out in every reading. You also have the King of Wands and the Hierophant. So it's like you're trying to do what you feel like is right by holding this thing together in a peaceful way and giving this graceful energy here. But it's being misunderstood. You're doing it out of love. Whatever it is, it's out of love. But it's being, for this person, it's this person may be misunderstanding. Like if you tell this person you want to move in a certain way or something, and they think that you're kind of leaving them out in the cold, that's not really what you're doing here. And they're misunderstanding that, thinking that you don't love them, and you do. It's right here. I felt like I just had to decode this whole entire reading, guys. And I still don't feel like I got like good advice come out of that. Where's the advice at, Spirit? Where's the advice at? Can I have some advice here, please? Cosmic uterus. Well, that goes back to that mother thing. So definitely that could come back to, this could be, you know, like a mother thing here. But cosmic is, whoa. We also, yeah, guys, we have the sacred feminine here as well. Definitely this is coming back to that mother thing. And you have this wholehearted bridge. Wholehearted bridge. Love can build a bridge. That song just popped in my head. I have so many like old country songs that have been coming through lately. It's a Wynonna Judd song. Love is the answer here, guys. I know that sounds so like, you know, but it is. I mean, this sacred feminine here is someone that is this sacred feminine energy. She's stepping into your more compassionate side, your more emotional side, and having this love here in this situation, and maybe kind of stepping out of that King of Wands or in that Hierophant for a minute. With this cosmic uterus that's here as well, seeing the bigger picture of how things are birthed, something new is birthed with planning something new here, and how that could be beneficial to you and this person. There's a different idea of how to approach this. I'm gonna get some of these for more, because I don't feel like I got y'all very good advice there. Can you give me some more advice here, please, for pile 3? Soulmate energy that's here. The divine will provide you with love when you're ready. More advice for pile 3. I did see a leap of faith, but I didn't take it. Peace. We've already had the card of peace here. Peace and contentment are coming towards you. I have one more. Self-awareness and manifestation. Being self-aware of what it is that you're trying to manifest, because that's thoughts become things. Questioning your routines and patterns and tapping into your higher self. Having self-awareness in this situation is definitely something that's here. For some of you, and I didn't say this before, you could have a relationship here. And it could cause some kind of misunderstanding that takes place with soulmate coming out. And this other person, and this could be a sacred feminine energy here, but this other person kind of having a hard time with you, even if you're moving in with that person or whatever it is, they may have a hard time with this relationship or not trusting this relationship, but having peace in that. So how is it, I still don't understand clearly how it is that you're supposed to help this person, other than to find love and acceptance, you know? Love and acceptance. I think that you may be trying to figure out how to put the pieces together here, and I don't think that you can. I think that sometimes you just have to kind of take a leap in the direction that you want to take and hope that Spirit has your back. You know, that everything's going to kind of unfold and come together in a peaceful way in the end. You know, having your self-awareness take place in this. It's this over here. You know, not being able to go and find your 9 of Cups and not wanting to have that regret that's there. And knowing that anyone that loves us and cares about us is going to understand that we have our own lives to live. And it's not their life to live, but it's your life to live. I want to get, that's still not good enough for me, guys. It's still not good enough advice for me. I'm going to get some more. I'm going to get some of these wild offering oracles, and then we'll get a postcard from Spirit. What do you have for pile 3? despair. What do you have for pile 3? It's like you're really wanting to help this person, and loneliness. Yeah, you don't want to leave this person. You don't want to leave this person behind. Independence, guys. This is definitely about you having your own independent point of view here and not wanting to leave this person behind. And I just had a very tiny white feather that landed on this card of independence, which is the white feather is a representation of hope, having hope, but also a new beginning. So despair. I need your divine interception right now, O Great Spirit. Lift your darkness from my soul. Free me from this burden. Open me to your highest plan. May I be a peaceful vessel for your love. Loneliness. When you stop fearing your aloneness, you stop settling for less than you deserve. May I embrace and love my solitude, and that's when kindred spirits can finally come. Independence. The more you learn to feed yourself on the inside and care for the inner child, the more freestanding you become. Help me feed and love this inner child, dear Lord. I mean, I think that you're wanting to kind of take care of this person, and this is part of that burden that's there. And I think that you want to kind of provide for this person, but you also kind of want to have independence outside of that. And I think those two wires are getting crossed. That's all. And I think this person may be very attached to you in some sort of way with that, what we saw up here, holding on to that heart, you know, not wanting to let that go and knowing it's time to let go is what that card said. I think this person's really attached to you, and you may they've been holding on to you, and you've been holding on to them, and you don't know what's going to happen if you let go. You don't know what's going to happen if you move towards someone else or move in a relationship, move away from this person, or, you know, whatever that looks like for y'all's case. And having this burden of how that's going to play out and work out is on you here. Let's get a postcard from Spirit. But knowing that things change, our lives change, they're meant to. You're meant to plant new roots. You're meant to do something new. You know, you're meant to ground new ideas, thoughts, and things, and have new experiences in your life. I'm going to take this one. Okay, it says, with love. We have something exciting to share with you. You are a manifesting master. Yeah, you have the magician and manifestation that's here. I think that you're really trying to manifest something for yourself. This card, I think pile 2 also got this card, by the way. Hold on. They're wanting me to get another one. I'm going to get another one. What? Okay. We'll take it. Sorry, guys. You're getting 2. So you're just going to have to hear me talk. Well, you don't have to, but okay. There will always be enough of everything that you need in your life. Money, opportunities, love, kindness. So whatever you're asking guidance about, have faith and be open to many different ways in which you experience prosperity. Spirit is a source of your supply. The universe is always reflecting back to you what you believe. So whenever you fall into insecurities, you will be shown that as an illusion, as if it were real. Gosh. But the truth is that the universe is abundant. You are and always have been enough, and abundance is the natural state. If you can imagine something consistently as truth, then you can and will create it. You are so on the right path. Keep believing, then the seeing happens. Loving you more and more every day. So, I mean, the selfish energy that I'm getting here from your person is that they just want to keep you. It's just like you don't want to kind of leave them behind. But you're also struggling here because you just want there's this independent energy that here and having peace with that. And if you can't have peace with how this person is or how they feel or what they're going through, then you don't want that independence. You know, it's almost like I'll just stay away from it. Even though it's like this, going back to it leaves you with the 5 of Cups, not feeling too great. Not feeling like you're getting what it is that you want or need in your life. We also have with love. Selfless giving is an elixir so sweet and life-giving and amazing that it should be customary for everyday living. Right now, generosity is being asked of you. Let go of the debt, release an obligation, or do a solid kindness to someone for no reason, then as an excuse of the heart. You will be surprised at how quickly a generous heart is repaid. We know that it often doesn't happen in the intimate exchange, so temper your expectations. Know that life has an uncanny way of sending miracles seamlessly unrelated to your kindness, yet interconnected in magical ways. The more that you act from generosity, the bigger your heart grows and the more love and abundance that you will experience. We also know that someone could be entering your life with a generous offer for you. Take it and trust that you are worthy and deserving of it. You have to receive, not just give. And I think that's really important here, because it could be that you have something here that's coming into your life, or that's been given you an opportunity to plant something new in your life. And there's a thought around this, is that you have this want to kind of give to someone else, be generous to someone else here that's important to you in your life, so you're not allowing yourself to have whatever it is that Spirit's offering you, or whatever it is that's sitting here that's waiting for you. We also know that someone could be entering your life with a generous offer, and you're not wanting to take it because you're not wanting to leave someone else behind. But you have to be able to receive in order to give. You can't just give. You know, that's going to come back on you. If you're not in a place to where you can receive, then at the end of the day, it's always going to be that big burden that's on your back, which is what we talked about here. You know, lift the darkness from my soul, free me from this burden, open me to your highest plan. And I don't feel like you're at peace. The reason you're not at peace with this is because when you feel on your soul, you don't feel right. It doesn't feel right. Things aren't working out right. Why is it? Because your soul's screaming at you, telling you that this doesn't feel good. This doesn't feel good. This isn't contentment, okay? This is not contentment. You don't feel good about this plan. This person doesn't feel good about this plan. Things aren't coming together the way that they're meant to, because you can't manifest what it is that you want, even though I feel like you are trying desperately. You need to start questioning those patterns and those routines you keep experiencing. You know, if you want to give to this person, you have to give to yourself in order to give to this person first. Just like when you get in the airplane and you got to put the mask on yourself if you want to help somebody else. And there's some kind of offering here for you, or it's coming in from someone. And it could be just a relationship. But if you can find yourself in that peaceful, happy place, then you are more capable of giving to this other person in the way that you want. Okay, so I kind of went on a little rant there. But I feel better about the advice, so I'm going to get some initials. I'm going to have to go back and listen to this one. I don't know that it entirely made sense. Sometimes they don't during the reading. You know, I say that, but then I go back and I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. Okay, well, that felt like a lot, but so I probably won't spell a lot unless it just pops out at me. We have S, J, E. It's the big ones. We have the crossroads here. We have the heart that's here. So this definitely could be at a crossroads with a relationship. We have 4. So that's that foundation, 4 wands coming together there, having a foundation with someone. We have 6, which is the Lovers in Tarot, but also healing. Together you have 10, which is a completion of a cycle that's happening, that's unfolding. And you're sitting in a crossroads. Okay, the completion's here. Now which direction do I take? What direction do I choose? We have Z, Q, O, N, A, N, M or W, T, S, E, X, A, Q, O, E-N-O. So I'm sure there's tons of stuff here that you can spell. I'm not going to sit on it for too long. I don't see anything that's just kind of, you know, just popping out at me. I see moon in the bowl, but I mean, of course I would see that. We have X here. We do have sun in the bowl. But like the sun that we see here, plus I guess a sun energy with that picture there. What else? I want to say swear, but it's not, the R's not here, but I was thinking you could have swore to this person that you were going to do something. And it's not going the way that you wanted it to go. We have seen that's here. There, we got Texas right there. Just put itself together. You may be moving to Texas, or you may be moving out of Texas. But Texas may be significant. Okay, guys, so I guess I'm going to leave y'all here. Bunch of other stuff that's probably here. Teen is here. So you could be, like I said before, kind of independence, going away there for yourself, doing something for yourself, moving on in your life, you know. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this read. This one was different from the other ones. This one was completely different from the other ones. I don't even know where this reading came from. I don't know what I talked about. I don't know where it went. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. But I hope it made sense to you guys, and I hope it helps, because that's what it's here for. So I'm gonna leave you here, guys. Sure hope you enjoyed it. Good luck to you guys with this. If you want a personal reading from me, my information for that's in the description box. And I'm gonna leave you here. Thanks for your love, guys. Thanks for your support and all your kindness, and I hope to see you soon.